No, I think it's a positive Six Nations. I'm not so sure we'd like to be a little bit further on than we are.
Yeah.
Come World Cup time.
Tell you what, Wales at home is, that is a properly hard game if they're at full strength. But I think England should do that, especially at home. I feel like England will feel pretty confident England will win that. But then England-Australia, I mean, I know England got a good record against the Aussies at Twickenham and all that stuff, but Aussies are just so clever when it counts. You know, they very rarely
every World Cup
they very rarely don't show up.
Exactly.
You know, and I just think that is.
And what the Aussies do have now, they've got a couple of players in their team who would be in your World 15.
Yeah.
I'm not. Do we have anybody like that at the moment? Is there one player or a couple of players in the England team that you'd have in your starting World 15?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I think George Ford's been brilliant, but you've got to have. Carter hasn't played. I think Johnny Sexton is potentially a World 15 player at the moment.
Bigger was exceptional for Wales as well.
Brilliant.
After the first game.
Yeah.
See, Wales will be disappointed in their Six Nations, really.
Yeah.
First game up, fantastic. After 15, 20 minutes against England, I thought we were going to get 40 on us.
Yeah.
But then obviously our boys came back in the second half, but piled on the pressure, which is a great thing to see. But I think I saw Jamie Roberts the other day actually in Biarritz when Racing played, and he said they were bitterly disappointed. After the 4 games they put in.
Yeah, I bet they were.
After the England game, they were bitterly disappointed not to come away with
England
a
did
Grand Slam.
Such a good job in
Cardiff.
No. It was mega.
Our forwards were fantastic.
Yeah, they were mega. But I think World 15 players. I mean, Jonathan Joseph's got to be up there at the moment on pure form. He was brilliant, wasn't he?
Just imagine that we might not have, if there was no injuries to Tuolangi and Barrett, we might not have seen him.
I'm convinced we wouldn't have seen him. I don't think. I think he wouldn't have been there because this form isn't sudden. He's been playing that well for a year or so, and he wasn't getting picked. And it's getting close to the World Cup. So, I think the closer you get, the less and less likely you are to blood new players.
Yeah.
So I don't think we would have seen him. I mean,
Land Rover, above and beyond.